We don't need the big flag.
When the cameras
Come up, you know, blow it, and then do another, or maybe the second one. Light.
Oh, your BC's too tight. Your timber box too tight. Too much air in there. The annual plate.
Okay. Just hop in.
Hop in, yeah.
Okay, I've had that happen a bunch of times. I just,
Well, there he is over there. There he is. East, the anchor should be. Northeast, head up that way. Over. On the bottom. How's the tide? How's the tide, Dave? Over. True north. What's north?
Northeast would be a little
North,
bit better.
northeast, yeah. Northeast. Up that direction. The anchor, Dave. Over.
You know, in order to do a proper search, you need to have like a dozen divers and have a grid.
Well, I had to set up trawls. I get a GPS reading from one end of the trawl of balloon and then run it 75 fathoms at different depths, and it's really the only way you can.
Yeah, especially when you have visibility of less than 2 meters.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Small, maybe 2 to 3 inch pebbles. Definitely a depression, I'd say maybe 15 to 20 feet across. And there was some sea life crawling across it, like lobsters and stuff, but there wasn't any sort of vegetation. And then at the brim of the depression, that's when you see all the seaweed and all the plant life on the rocks. So it was kind of interesting from that perspective. It looked like it was swept clean. Oh man, that's the sea divers, and then we just sort of put a stake there and set up a grid, and just because like we're right on the bottom, right, scraping on the bottom because you couldn't see it. If you were anywhere above the bottom, you couldn't see anything. So we're right, swimming right along the bottom.
And you see like along the ordinary bottom there was in.
Yep. Yeah. It kind of just sort of cleared away, right? There was like this sort of depression. I'd say maybe 15, 20 feet. But for a real search, it's a big operation. The intelligence we gathered is that visibility is really bad. It's maybe 2 meters.
Yeah.
you have to be right on top of the bottom to actually see anything. And if we're going to do it manually by divers, you need at least 12, 15, maybe even 20 divers. So just have like a grid, right? And then you just start from a point and you go forward, and you're within visual range of each other, and search the bottom that way.
Come back again, Dave. Over. What have you found, Dave? Give us a little information. Over. You found what?